Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and quickly want to talk about today is basically a budget smartphone that's got high-end specs to pretty much match um, most of last year's flagship smartphones. This is the Zuk Z2. If you've never heard of Zuk, they're currently owned by Lenovo, and basically you're getting a flagship smartphone. You can see Zuk there, yeah. Flagship smartphone for £147. Now we're talking a 5-inch full HD, so that's 1080p screen, an IPS screen, a Snapdragon 820 processor, an Adreno 530 graphics processor, 4 gig of RAM and 64 gig of memory. So if you have a quick look around the device, obviously glass front, it's a glass back, it's not metal on the sides, it's like a plastic, but it feels very solid, feels very substantial. On the bottom we've got the headphone jack, microphone, USB type C and your speaker, which is not too bad at all sound wise. We've got your SIM card slot which will take 2 SIMs. You can't put a memory card in unfortunately, but it's 64 gig, so that should do most people. Power button, volume up and down, nothing on the top, nothing on the other side. We've got a 13 megapixel camera on the back along with your flash and another mic. The camera will record 4K, Ultra HD, whatever you like to call it. And on the front we've got an 8 megapixel camera that will record up to 1080p. Your speaker at the top and your home button / fingerprint sensor. So fingerprint sensor, very good for this sort of price. Very impressed. Okay, so I'll say we'll just pop into the specs there. So it's a Snapdragon 820. It's basically 4 cores running at 2.15. Just get rid of the adverts. 1080 by 1920. It's 443 DPI for the PPI patrol out there. 3739 meg, so that's 4 gig of RAM. We're running Android 6.0.1. Battery doesn't actually say on there, but it is a 3500 milliamp battery. I'm sure it said it somewhere, but that's what it is. We've got Gorilla Glass 4 on the front and back. I do believe it scratches quite easy, I've heard, but what I've got on the front is a tempered glass screen protector, and I've got a couple of cases to cover the back. I'm not a phone monster at all. I am careful with my devices, so yeah, I should be pretty well looked after. Geekbench, 1707 for the single core, 4062. If you look that up, that's pretty respectable. Again, we're talking last year's flagship sort of performance. And 2.2 benchmark. Give it a second to load. That's 131,000, nearly 132,000. Again, that's pretty respectable. We're talking not far off a Galaxy S7, that sort of range. What else can I show you? Well, I can actually tell you we've got obviously 4G. We've got Wi-Fi. We have GPS chip built in. Is it the GLONASS? Doesn't have NFC, which for some people might be a biggie. For me, it's not really a problem. Yeah, it's a fingerprint sensor. Camera. Just take a quick photo. Let's get Yoda in. Pretty good. So straight in with the camera. It's not bad at all. It's not as good as an S7, but it's very respectable. Again, we're talking less than £150. There's one I took earlier. You can see the cracks on my wall there. Fantastic. So yeah, very respectable. What else can I tell you? Basically, I've been using this for 3 or 4 days now, and usually with these cheaper phones, I tend to flag up problems. I'm very picky like that. But I've got to be honest, this has ran perfectly well. I've had no issues at all. I'm seriously considering keeping this for myself, and using it on a daily basis, because I've had absolutely no issues. All the apps open up fine, nice and smooth. Here we go. Again, this is very similar to what I get on my S7, pretty much. Just do that again. Now, what you get with this, I don't know if you've noticed, there's no on-screen buttons. Everything's done by the home button. So if you just not push the home button, just tap it, it goes back. If you push it, it'll go home. If you slide to the left, it opens up your previous apps. So that's a nice little feature. It's Android 6, but it's slightly different. You pull down for your notifications, you push up for like your little dock with your options on. Slightly iPhone-ish, I must admit, but I don't mind that. So there's your app tray. Everything's nice and smooth. Then you've got your settings. Let's go back into the, there we go. So camera. Now this is the one thing. So back camera. Let me say your Ultra HD 4K. We can select that if you want. Resolution and quality. No, we've had that one. What was it I was looking at? Slowly recording frame rate. So this is the not the time lapse, the other one where it'll take so many frames per second, and when you play it back at normal speed, it's like slow action. It'll do 120, 240, and 960. And I think that's insane. 960 frames per second. It's painfully slow to watch back, I've got to say, but it's there. So in general, guys, it's a cracking phone. It runs smoothly. It's great in the benchmarks. It's top of the range specs for £147. Now, if you're somebody that's not wanting to get a contract, but you want a decent phone, but you want to get like a SIM free and save yourself a bit of money, and in the process not spend a lot of money, then this is ideal. So there's my S7. It's pretty much the same size, and this is now just over £500 to buy. That's £147. And barring NFC. Yeah, the S7's waterproof, where this isn't, and the S7's got wireless charging. And the camera is better on the S7, but not by much, unless you're a real nut about your photographs. But if you're that way inclined anyway, go and buy a decent camera. Do you know what I mean? These are just designed to carry around in your pocket and communicate, get things done with your apps, emails, etc. This does it all perfectly well. I've had no issues with it. I don't feel confident to recommend it to anybody. So there you go, guys. I hope this was helpful. It does also come in black, or like a dark grey colour. I opted for the white because I don't have many white phones. I've not had many white phones, I should say. So that fingerprint sensor, it's crazy, isn't it? I did just get a notification there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. And if you're not subscribed, please do. Doesn't cost anything. Just push you through some notifications. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.